And hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Critical Sit. This is a game called Yrminsul. It is available on Desura currently for $15 American. It is also on Steam Greenlight, and they sent me a copy to check it out. So I played this game for about, I want to say 3 or 4 hours. There's no like time tracker on Desura, so I can't be entirely sure, but I got kind of a ways into it, not too far. It is a strategy plus tower defense. I'm just going to hit continue here. Basically, yeah, you're a demon who has been put to sleep for a very long time and you've been awakened, and now it is your job to retake the land for evil. I started at the Dark Peak and I fought my way through all these lands. The colorless lands that are filled in are the ones that I own currently, and the blue lands are the ones that are in direct relation to a land that I can attack, and they can be defended from the attackers and I can attack from them. And the red lands are the ones that I can currently strike if I wish. All the question marks are lands that have not been uncovered yet. So this game is pretty long. It's set on their actual site on Desura that is about 7 hours long total. So let me just try to get into some of the mechanics here. Here at the map screen, this is where I can launch attacks. I'm actually going to be under attack in 5 turns here. They're going to attack me and I have to defend my land. It's the enemy rising up against me in the land that I already own. That'll happen randomly. So let's see, I can just hit next event and get her into it, but first I'm going to show you the evolution screen. This is where I upgrade my stuff. I use my power that I collect. It regenerates while you wait some days, and I think it's 69 points a day it regenerates currently, and my maximum is dictated by how many lands I own. So if you have a high enough maximum, you can actually buy new towers, and they take a time for them to research, and also for your power to regain. Your power has to be at a certain level for you to attack another land. So here's some of the things I got. I started out with a direct attack. This is a right click attack for enemies, and a single enemy killing gate that does only physical damage, a AoE, a poison, and a slow... Oh, that's the slow tower. This is a passive which allows the towers to harvest the infamy, which is your power in this. Another thing you do is collect seeds. I only have 1 right now, but at any point I can respec it to wherever I wish. I believe this first ring lets you get a level 1 tower, or upgrade a level 1 tower to a level 2 tower, and the outer ring, if you have another seed behind it, will allow you to upgrade towers of that type to level 3. I've gone with War because they're my AoE towers, and they're probably the most powerful ones I have right now. So let's go back to the map here, and let's launch an attack, shall we? Or how about we just wait for this? So I'm going to hit next event. The next event is this army is going to be attacking us. So then we'll wait 5 days, and we'll be attacked. This will bring us into the map. Each one of these lands is its own map. Whenever we are attacked, we can see exactly who's going to be attacking us and the stats of the monsters that will be coming after us. Every monster has a rating. Hopefully you can see that. It's how many stars rating there are of how powerful they are. And then it also gives you damage inflicted to the tree. In every map, you take over and corrupt a tree, and that is what you're defending. So this guy does low damage, this guy does high damage. It doesn't say the exact number. Your tree only has 20 hit points. So it'd be nice if they showed you that, but they don't. It also says how fast they go, if they're speedy, if they're slow. It says if they have a lot of life points, low life points, medium. It also gives you information on how much infamy they give you, so how many points you gain by killing them, and also how much resistance they have to physical and magical attacks, which is useful because after you see what you have here, you then select which towers you want to bring into battle. You can bring up to 4 towers. I like to bring my single target one that does... This tower does physical damage. I think these all do physical damage. This one also does magical. I think this is the only magical one I have. Yes, that is true. So I bring my magical damage one, and I'll bring my more powerful regular damage one. And the plague one is a single target. You poison a creature with it, and then the poison can spread to other creatures randomly and also slow them down. This is kind of a slow. This one is a direct slow, but it doesn't spread, and it shoots a lot slower, I find. So I'm just gonna go with this. Here I am. I've already, when I took over this map, they attacked from this gateway, and they came through here, which is why I already have towers on the map. Whenever you win over a map and you're defending it, you keep all the towers you already had built. Which is kind of cool, but it's also kind of annoying because then you don't really have anything to do if they're re-attacking you from the same place. But this one, they're going to be attacking from here. It'll show you the path right here. It's paused right now automatically. So I already have some towers up here. These are my AoE flaming towers. I can level them up if I want to, but first I'm going to build some towers. Just get going. The F keys switch between towers, and the number keys switch between what powers you have down here. Okay, so this one sacrifices power to heal my tree. This one is to make all my towers focus one creature. And this one automatically casts onto every creature that makes them more... basically takes down their magic resist and armor. And this one is a direct attack, which is pretty useful. It's magical damage though, so it doesn't work on some creatures. But anywho, let's bring up some... these are basically bomber towers. They do a wide AoE attack. Put a slow tower here. Put a fatal tower here. This will attack on both sides, which is useful. And we'll put another bomber here. And I think that's good. I have 290 magical points left. So let's upgrade the fatal tower if I can. Oh, that's 400. So let's upgrade this guy. Sounds good. So I'm going to hit the spacebar to let it play out here. And see, I get this crosshair that allows me to use this power, the Necrolith power. And I can just hit him with the lightning bolt and do some damage. And then as things die, they drop infamy, which you pick up and you can use to upgrade your towers or build more towers. I'll just zap that guy. The length of the mission is dictated by this progress bar here. The further down it gets, the closer to the end of the wave you're going to get to. There's not multiple waves, just one big wave and then it's done. So there'll be a little pause while the next group comes out. It kind of spaces them out so it's a little bit easier. I've already defended this land before and it was pretty easy. I suspect I don't even really have to do anything, which is one of my major complaints with this game. One of my major complaints is once you have it all set up and how your towers don't disappear, you'll be attacked and then you have nothing to do. And you can't skip it. You can't speed up time. You actually just have to wait it out. And that's pretty aggravating. It's fine, maybe the first or second time, but I got stuck in a loop where I kept trying to take one land over and over, and when you fail trying to take over a land, not only do you not take over the land, you lose the region that you were defending from, launching your attack from. And then the enemy would have their random attack too. So for every battle you lose, you have to fight 2 battles over again, essentially. So I got stuck in a loop like that, where I was basically stuck replaying the same 2 maps again and again and again, and every third time I could retry the map that I was failing at. And by the time I got to that map, I kind of forgot what I had to change strategy-wise, because when you do fail taking a place, it does erase all your towers. So you don't even remember what you did the last time and what you could improve upon. So that's pretty annoying. I don't really like that. So here, basically my job here is just to keep picking up stuff. I don't even have to, I can upgrade these if I want. Since these will persist, it's probably a good idea. I can't upgrade these towers because once again I don't have that gem, like I showed you in that power gem screen. I can't upgrade these towers right now, so they're just kind of sitting there being weak. And I think that should be the last guy. Oh. That's a bummer, but he only took off 2 of the 20 health, and all these little guys shouldn't be too hard. They each took off 1. Some enemies split up into different enemies. Some enemies heal themselves. And see here, I collected 71% of the possible infamy on this level. I walked away with 15 out of 20 life points. It killed 76. And yeah, that's about it. So I successfully defended that. I am now at 789 out of 865 power, so I have 2 days to wait for my maximum power to be, so I'll just wait those 2 days. And let's see if we can take over a land here. If I want to gain more of these seeds, I think what I have to do is take over... Let's see. I can't go any faster than this, sorry guys. One of these, Seed of Plenty, or Seed of Health. But these stars dictate that it's going to be a more difficult battle. And the most powerful place I've been able to take over so far has been here, which was that many stars. So 6, 7, 8 stars. So I don't know if I'll be successful or not, but for the sake of the video, let's just go ahead and attack one of these, because, you know what, who cares? Go big or go home. So now that I've pointed out that I'm going to be attacking this place. I have to decide where I'm going to defend from. This doesn't really matter unless I have multiple lands all connecting to here, but I don't, so I'm going to be defending from here. So I'll hit defend. And it won't tell me, since I haven't been here before, it won't tell me what kind of creatures are there, so I don't get that information. But I can select my towers. And I will select this guy. How about this guy? And my Fatal Tower. I like my Fatal Tower. Then I'll select my powers, which is my Zapper, my Magic Resist Lower, my Targeting, and I'll do Harvest. Harvest is the passive that'll automatically let towers pick up Infamy so I don't miss it. And let's see, where are these guys coming from? They're gonna come... Oh, it's another map where I already have towers built. Okay, so once again, they're gonna come around here and straight to the tree. That's where I'm defending. So I can't upgrade these anymore because I think they're already maxed out. I can upgrade this guy. And I can build something there. I'll build a Fatal Tower there. Let's see here. And I'll upgrade this guy. And I'll upgrade this guy. And these I can't upgrade because I don't have a gem for them. So once again, all the spots I have available to me are fill up. So all I have to do is hit play and just kind of wait it out. I can upgrade this guy eventually if I collect 400 power. Hopefully these guys aren't too strong. Let's see, what are they? They are they just called health? I guess so. And they have a lot of resistance, so this will be fun. We'll see how this goes. I have not attacked this place yet, so we'll see how this turns out for us. Hopefully well, because I want to get another power gem and see what I can get, because that'd be nice to see. There's a lot of power variety from what I've seen. Like there's the stationary AoE. This doesn't proc when an enemy is nearby. It just kind of goes on a timer. So that's different. This is just a big-ass cannon tower with AoE. This is another kind. This is the upgraded version, but it does, I think, less AoE, but more damage. Yeah, you can see here, this does a lot more AoE. So not doing enough damage to these guys. Kinda looks like I should not have even attacked this place, but at least you can see what it's like when you lose. So that's all the monsters that are going to be in this wave, and I have not been doing a very good job killing them. There's no other direct control that I know of. Not anything powers-wise, anyway, that I've unlocked. But other things about this game, it is in French and English. Some of the things are not localized yet, so some of the words are in French. Nothing too important though. It seems like they got the stuff that's most important to know. Also, if you noticed, those powers down there were marked Alpha. You can't actually rebind those from what I've seen. Yep, my attempt to corrupt the island has failed. So that means... Oh, I didn't lose my land. So that must be a special thing. Let's see. Because normally if I attack one of these and I lose, I would actually lose this land. So that's news to me. That must be a special condition. So how about I launch an attack on this guy then and maybe lose this. That's a really good name for a place. Seems legit. Just get going on this then. So I'll defend from here. I have attacked this place before, so I know it's all there. Found this really difficult, and I don't think I'll win, but we will see. And I have losses before, so all my towers are gone, so this is maybe a better example of what the standard gameplay is like when you're actually entering a new level. I'm going to hit my Epidemic Tower right off the bat, and I will start making my big cannons. So big cannon there. Do my AoE guys on a timer here. Make a Fatal Tower here. Make another Fatal, we'll say here. That's all the money I have right now, so we'll hit play. Let's see how this goes. So here we are at the end of the level again, and as you can see, these big guys are just kind of a nightmare to work with. I don't think I'll be able to defeat them, but I can try doing one of these. These big guys take off a whole bunch of damage. They do 4 damage. I only have 16, so if I don't kill enough of them, I'm toast. But I got that guy, so things are looking up. It'd be nice if I could beat this so I could show you what happens when you get enough money to actually go to the next upgrade slot, but once again, I've been playing this for a while and the progression is kind of slow going overall. The strategy stuff is pretty cool. It's a nice mix of two different things, but it's not really that deep when it comes to the strategy end of it, like the overworld map stuff. It's not too hard. It looks like I might actually take this over, which would be a miracle to me. This guy has to die. Come on. Die, you son of a bee. There we go. Huzzah! I think. Yes. So now I get more infamy a day, and my maximum infamy goes up because I own this land. And now I have access to the Coliseum. I don't know what that's all about, but it seems like a tough place. Let's see. I didn't get any seeds from that, so I still only have one. Evolutions, let's see. I have to wait for my infamy to go up, and that'll take 9 days, so I'll hit next event. But yeah, this overworld stuff, it just seems kind of tedious. It's not too interesting. It doesn't really affect a whole lot unless you start losing these random attacks like these things. But once again, since I already have that land and I already won there, I already have towers there, so it's going to force me into a mission where I don't really have to do anything, and that's pretty annoying. I like to progress, not see the same thing over and over, and I think that might be just the artificial way it uses to actually like bump up the time needed to defeat the game. Overall, I'm not too into the game. I don't even think I'll beat it unless something happens. Unless I get more of these seeds and way cooler towers, but what I've had so far, nothing's too out of the ordinary from a tower defense perspective. Like, everything seems to be there that you would expect to be there, but there's no like nothing really special when it comes to the actual TD stuff. I really wish there was more. I wish there was more stuff to do besides just zap guys. Like, all these powers that you get, they're kind of boring. They don't really do a whole lot. I mean, I haven't seen all of them yet, so maybe later in the game you get some amazing stuff, but... Oh, it looks like I don't have any towers built here. That's weird. But yeah, anyway, you've seen pretty much what the gameplay loop, if I can call it that, is. They are trying to get on Steam through Greenlight, so I'll leave a link in the description below for that. And I'll leave a link in the description below for them on Desura. It is not a free game like I normally do. I believe this runs on just about everything. It actually seems to me like it might be set up for a tablet. I don't know if it's actually on tablets yet, but it very well could be in the future. I think it's alright, but it's really not my kind of thing. When I play TDs, I used to play a whole lot of them, and the ones I played were all custom maps on good old Warcraft 3, and this can't really compete with any of those, honestly. Maybe it's just my rose-colored glasses when it comes to those things, but Warcraft 3 custom maps were the place for tower defense. Wintermall Wars, man. There's another game called, I think it's just called Tower Defense. Or is it Tower Wars? I think Tower Wars? They were more that speed where you could build your towers in a whole bunch of different places, not just on these nubs. That's one thing I didn't like about... I think Defense Grid did that too, where you can only build your towers in very specific places. I'm not really into that. I like my tower defense to be able to maze creatures and make cool designs to get the maximum amount of damage with the least amount of towers. I like that kind of thing, where you can bring creativity into your design of your defense. This is more of... hope you get the right towers in the right places or you're screwed. And then it becomes more of a trial and error thing and not really a creativity kind of thing, and that kind of takes away from it, I think. But maybe it's just because I'm not into this kind of tower defense. If you're into Kingdom Rush, this is probably your thing. I'd say it's probably better than Kingdom Rush, except you don't have like the cool little houses with minions that you can order around and you don't have heroes. But so yeah, if this seems like your thing, there'll be a link below. If this doesn't seem like your thing and you could think of anything they could improve upon on the design, please leave a comment. I'm sure the developer will read the comments. Most of the time when I make a video on a game nowadays, they read all the comments and leave a comment too, and try to clear up any questions or anything. So anyway, that's Yrminsul, available on Desura, and it's on Steam Greenlight. Thank you for watching.